This episode is the first amongst others focused on digital marketing and other related topics like social media, SEO, content management, etc. So, let's get started with this episode's topic. Digital marketing fundamentals: why you need to know your audience and how to do it. Digital marketing is a considerably vast field. If you're just getting started, here's a quick piece of advice for you: know your audience well. However, being that there are so many different ways to reach your audience, it can be hard to know which one is right for you. That means you need to learn more about your buyer persona, user persona, or target audience. This might look like a mess, but I will explain everything further. Keep on hearing. Why is knowing my audience so important? One of the most essential aspects of digital marketing is knowing your audience/persona to the core. The reason: it helps you create content or products that will resonate with them and their needs, and get them excited about your brand. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of all the new tools and tricks that are out there, but if you don't have a clear picture of who your audience is, it can be hard to figure out what works. Audience or user persona. There is one main doubt I had initially when I first started working as a social media manager, but not only. What's the difference between an audience and a user persona? I had this question because I would find countless articles online using the term audience and others user persona or buyer persona. In the end, they all refer to the target group of people that are interested or can be convinced to consume what you are providing. How to figure out my audience? To figure this out, start by asking yourself questions like: what do they do? What do they want? What do they know about? What do they like? How do they want to feel? What do they need from me? What kind of content do they consume online? What media platforms do they use most often? How many hours per week spend on social media or other sites where they can find information about your product or service? How long have they been doing business with you or another company in a similar industry? If you've never done business with them before, how did their last experience go? Did they contact customer service or get back in contact after the first time around? If so, what happened next? Did they leave negative reviews online or unhelpful comments on social media? Did they respond quickly and effectively when something went wrong with their order, or just didn't respond at all? Once you've got some answers about who your audience is and what motivates them or doesn't, use those insights to create content that speaks directly to them, rather than trying to talk on their behalf. Where does my audience hang out online? Now that you know your audience a bit better and how to address them, it's time to find where your audience is online. Why? Because, without knowing where your audience is online, your effort might go in vain if you try to reach out to them in the wrong place. This is a process where digital marketing tools and social platforms can be very helpful. Best platforms to find information about your audience. Here are my favorite platforms, where I always go to find out more about what my audience is interested in. Twitter Analytics. Twitter Analytics allows you to see the demographics, interests, and behaviors of people on Twitter who have followed or interacted with you in some way. You can use this information to create more relevant content for them and increase engagement on social media as well. An excellent Twitter Analytics alternative is Audience. Audience is an analytics platform dedicated to Twitter, and it's pretty good at its job. It is great to try and understand your audience's content preferences, in what they are interested in most, and their mindset. Furthermore, this tool allows you to analyze an audience on a deeper level based on gender, age, location, bio, job role, and other personal details they have left public in their profile. Quora. Quora is a question and answer site where people can ask and answer questions about pretty much anything. This site can be a goldmine for information about your target audience. All you have to do is search for the topic you want to know what people are saying about it. This will help you develop a better understanding of what your audience is interested in and how you can reach them. LinkedIn. Considering you're reading this blog post on LinkedIn, I'm assuming you already know about it. What is worth mentioning is that LinkedIn is a great platform to find, learn from, and connect with potential and current audience members of your brand/company on a professional level. Once you find a few of them, you will have access to information like what are their worries, career objectives, and major issues they face in their day-to-day work life, how and where they search for solutions, what solutions work best for them, how they handle disappointing experiences from services and products they use, and much more. All of this information will help you build meaningful solutions, offered through a user journey focused on their needs. Instagram. Instagram is a great platform to gain useful insight into your target audience's likings, passions, activities, and favorites. All you have to do is search for a profile that offers or sells similar products or services to you. Once you find 2-3 profiles that match that description, dive into their followers and engagement data to see what are the most common features. What comments do their followers make with requests, issues, compliments, and so on. This way you will have a clearer picture of what your audience's personality is like. Facebook Audience Insights. This tool allows you to see the demographics, interests, and behaviors of people on Facebook who have liked your page or engaged with your posts. You can use this information to create more relevant content for them and increase engagement on social media. To conclude, consider that getting to know your audience is something you need to do also when trying to grow your blog, social media accounts, and pretty much anything else you do with your brand. Also, make sure to use such data responsibly. I hope this article helped you understand the importance of knowing what your audience is and what tools to use to get to know them better. Don't forget to leave a comment on what you think below, and subscribe for future publications. See you on the next one.